Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about what all empaths need to know before it's too late. So this is an important video for all the empaths which are dealing with the lack of energy, with the moments where we find ourselves completely drained out and we think that being an empath is a bad thing. So my friends, being an empath is a huge gift, and I want to bring you some powerful information which can help you to thrive as an empath before it's too late. I say that because often we start searching for those things when we already feel completely drained out. And a label, empath, can help us to find people which are dealing with the similar things as we are dealing, so we can learn from those who have learned to embrace it. So who is an empath? Empath is a person who can sense the energy in the space, in the room, a person who can read emotions of another person. It would be better to say empath is a sensitive being, a truly creative being. And the greatest gift of an empath is that you can read the energy in the person, in the room, and therefore you can heal the energy. You are a great healer. So what is the first thing you need to know as an empath so you can learn to protect your energy is learn to set boundaries and then really do it. Really set them, because often even when we know what we need to do, we still don't do it, right? So learn to set boundaries. The first one is obviously learn to say no when you feel that you need to say no without any explanation. This one often is a hard one, especially when it comes to our friends. We want to be kind, we want to be compassionate, and therefore we'll do everything to satisfy them, right? But when it comes to our energy, when it comes that it was already enough, we need to learn to say no. And there's many other boundaries. For example, you like conversations, but when conversations are too long, you will feel drained out. That's where you need to recognize how much is enough. Let's say my boundary is I love conversations, but I will only do it for 1 hour, for example. I will go for a coffee or for a tea, but only for 1 hour. Or whatever it is, it always depends if we have this heartfelt conversation. Sometimes it can be so intense, especially if you're really a strong empath. It can be so intense that after it you will need to recharge for more hours. Or if you find yourself in this lower conversations, like when everything is about complaining and judging and comparing and all of that, then it's even more important to know how much is enough and then decide. And for example, another boundary, when you feel like you don't want to do something, but a friend of yours will call you, hey, should we go out for the party or whatever it is? You will follow your feelings, you will follow your intuition. That's a boundary you need to set for yourself. I'm not doing something which is against me right at this moment. This will completely change your relationship with yourself. And then also people around you will start appreciating that relationship you've built with yourself, and not just that you will do a good thing for yourself, you will also become a great example how important it is to trust our bodies, how important it is to listen to ourselves. Because honestly, if we want to be a loving friend to a certain special person in our lives. We need to know how to take care of ourselves, so when we're hanging with that special person, we can give all of ourselves to that conversation or to whatever we're going through. So it's important to learn how to align yourself with yourself, so you're not losing yourself outside of you just because you want to satisfy somebody, just because you want to please, or you feel a need to please somebody. Learn to set boundaries and then really set them. You will see it's a process. At the beginning it may be hard for you, but every single time, step by step, start with small things and then see how it feels like. If you feel better after you've started doing that, just go on step by step. You will see how much your relationship with yourself is improving, how much you feel that it is actually beneficial when it comes to your energy body. Also, when it comes to your mental health, you're not so negative towards yourself and towards people around you anymore. Because we recognize that we're only negative when we are in the lower energetic state, when we are in the lower vibrational state, right? When we're happy and joyful, we are not negative. We are not thinking negatively. We are happy. We are grateful. We are loving. We are compassionate. So our mission is how to stay on this higher vibrational states longer. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't fall off. We will fall off. But when we fall off, we will follow our body. And we will do what we feel that is the right thing to do. We will rest, we will meditate, we will go for a long walk into nature, we will be alone, we will recharge, whatever it is. The second thing is what I've just mentioned, all empaths need to know before it's too late, is start listening your energy body more and follow it. So what it means? It means that when you sense on what kind of vibrational state you are, let's say right now you feel drained, or right now you feel lazy, or right now you feel exhausted, it is a quite low vibrational state. We feel like energy is more dense, and we feel like we don't know what to do. And that's where we start seeking the distraction, because it feels kind of unpleasant to be there. But what you really need is to plug yourself back to some flowing energy. Where can we find flowing energy? We can find it in nature. Nature is blooming with that flowing creative force. So long walks in nature will help you to raise your energy back up. Even when you feel like you don't want to do anything, you don't want to move yourself, go outside for a walk. Go outside. How often it feels like you don't want to do anything, but then you go outside for a walk and suddenly you feel fully alive once again. Go outside and do some yoga. Go outside and meditate. Why it is important? Because in our homes we've developed so many patterns which became unconscious, and we have so many emotional associations. We see our phone and it reminds us of something boring, or it reminds us of the emotional state we've been before the last time we've touched our phone. We see our kitchen and it reminds us of our emotional state we've been there the last time we've walked through the kitchen, or whatever it is. Everything around us is reminding us of certain emotional states. So when we go into the nature always reminds us of life, of beauty, of wonder, of creativity. Nature is creative. Look at that. All possible different colors you can find outside. The smells, the sounds. It's so beautiful. So, my friends, nature will recharge you. That's the thing you must know as an empath. Every time you feel drained out, many of you already know that, but it's still a thing we're forgetting often. So nature will recharge you. When you feel a need to do yoga, if you can go outside and do it, you will see it will be like 10 times stronger. The effect will be 10 times stronger. If you will meditate outside, the effect of meditation will be at least 10 times stronger. If you're wondering as an empath how to meditate, so I can let go of maybe the pain that you've adopted from somebody or some negative emotions. Well, when you close your eyes and slowly you place more attention to the breathing, because breath is life, and the way you breathe determines your state of consciousness. So you may recognize when you start breathing slower and deeper, your state of consciousness will expand. You will calm down your body and your brain will calm down. And once our brain calms down, we suddenly become more aware and kinder towards ourselves, more compassionate towards ourselves. And that negative self-talk slowly becomes less intense. It is slowly losing its power because you don't need it anymore. And that's where you start recognizing, are those emotions that I feel right now truly mine, or I've just plugged myself to them from people around me? And become aware what will happen in your body. Just recognize how many thoughts and how many emotions you're carrying within you just because you wanted maybe to help somebody, or just because you were around certain people. And not that there's something wrong with it or that you should fix anything, just let go of it. Just recognize it's not mine and I'm letting go of it now. That's one way of how you could start meditating. If you're a beginner with meditation, this is one way. The second way that for me it's much more powerful is I just start imagining that there's a light spinning in a clockwise direction within my heart, and slowly as I'm breathing into my heart, that light is expanding throughout my whole body until my whole body becomes a golden light. And then I let it expand all around my body. And I let it expand all around the place where I am right now. And I let it expand around the earth. And I let it expand around the galaxy. And I let it expand until it becomes everything. And until everything becomes a golden light. And that's where you become nothing else but light. In that golden light, there is no space for anything else but pure love, pure fulfillment, pure blissfulness. And by being aware of that golden light will help you to cleanse anything which is not what that golden light brings to you. So by practicing it daily, it will help you to not just to raise your vibration, it will also become stronger. So you will feel the strength of it when you will start hanging maybe in crowded places, and you will see that you're not your energy is not so weak anymore. Like you're not getting drained out so fast anymore. You will feel that the inner strength is rising, like the shield of energy is becoming stronger. More we are practicing it, better we become at it. And suddenly we recognize that a job of an empath is not to walk through crowded places and to adopt all the energy that is around you, but rather just the opposite. You're emanating your light. You're expressing your light. And as you become aware that you are that golden light, that you are the being of that golden light, you start touching people around you. And because your energy is getting stronger, you're touching more people. It's all happening on the energetic level. So become more aware of that. Practice this meditation and see how much your life will start changing. After months and months and months, your energy will get stronger. But still, listen to your energy body. When you will feel like your energy is falling down, before it's too late, take time for yourself. Go into nature or whatever helps you. Play some beautiful music. Sleep a little bit more if you need. And just recharge yourself. You see, every time we start listening our bodies more, we will recognize that actually we have a lot of control over how we feel. Until we recognize that we have almost all the control. So just practice it. Practice it. So my friends, being an empath is actually a beautiful gift. Firstly, because you can recognize when somebody is lying to you, because you can sense like the hidden agenda behind a certain person. You can sense an emotional state behind a certain conversation. That's why you sense like somebody is not honest with you, or somebody is hiding something from you. Maybe right now it feels like it's a curse, but in the future you will find the ways when those things will actually help you to heal the world. You will start healing others with your gifts. At some point, that's why you've come here right now. You also can recognize that your intuition can help you to make healthier decisions. If you in-tune yourself with that internal guidance, divine compass, your intuition, it's much easier to pick the right decisions, to choose to make the right decisions. And another thing you may recognize as an empath is that you're a natural healer. You don't need any label or any certification for that. You just know that you are. Just an honest conversation with somebody may help to heal that person. How often you've experienced that you've just openly talk with a certain person, or you were just listening, and few hours later that person called you or messaged you with an honest gratitude message. Thank you, you've changed my life, or thank you, you've helped me so much to move through my darkest moments, or whatever it is. How often it happened to you? You see, it is a gift. We just need to listen our energy body more. So my friends, I hope this video can help you to not just to protect your energy, but to train your energy body to become stronger. Same as any muscle, we are training it and it will become stronger. Same is with our energy. We are training it by visualizing it, by recognizing that we are not victims of our environment when we feel down, we sense too much of negativity around us. We just need to train our light so it becomes stronger. So when we come to dark places, we enlighten them. So my friends, maybe there's just a little shift, a paradigm shift maybe you need to create when it comes to empathy, when it comes to energy and how you're sensing it. Never use the label empath as an excuse why you feel that way, but rather just do what your body is saying you. If you're drained out, if you're like you need to protect yourself from certain people, or maybe you're at a job and you may say you can't take so much time off. Think about how much you can do and do it. How often you actually have time to recharge your batteries, to do something you love, but you rather distract yourself. It's important to know that. There's actually many more things we could talk about it. So let me know if you would like me to make more videos for empaths or anything related to that. Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know like what is your the most helpful way to raise or protect your energy when it comes to empathy, and it may help somebody to learn something more about how they could manage their energy. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. Have a beautiful day, and I hope you've enjoyed today's painting. Till next time, thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. You're all truly appreciated. One love.